the right path and take it back here. Charlie be waiting.
Frank Fool's Crow, Lakota. It's February 27th, 1983, and we're among several hundred celebrants attending the 10th anniversary of the occupation, the 1973 takeover of tribal council buildings at the little reservation community of Wounded Knee by traditionalist activists of the American Indian Movement. The ensuing 73-day siege by U.S. Marshals and the FBI left 2 Indians and an FBI man dead, and many of AIM's organizers in prison or on the run. That it took place by design here at Wounded Knee, where U.S. troops using rapid-fire Hotchkiss cannon massacred some 250 Lakota men, women, and children in 1890, has made this site doubly tragic, doubly holy. Now, 10 years after the siege, the celebrants have marched here from the 4 directions, converging at this forlorn cemetery on the hill's crest, gathering shoulder to shoulder in a memorial service for those killed in 1890 and 1973. 4 times the eagle-bone whistle blows from the haunted hill of Wounded Knee, 4 times in each of the sacred 4 directions. The frail, eerie squeal of the whistle lifts into the high, empty, chill blue South Dakota sky. As the shrill cry of the whistle penetrates the silence, the hushed crowd huddles together, heads bowed in prayer. A restless wind whips around the pungent smoke from burning white sage presented moments before to the Creator. Again and again, the whistle's screeching pierces the air, each blast catching the wind and floating over the vast and barren plain, which is surrounded by a far ring of low mountains. With the crowd's watchful eyes focused upon him, 93-year-old Lakota ceremonial chief and spiritual elder Frank Fool's Crow lifts high his smoking medicine pipe, symbolic of the original pipe brought by White Buffalo Calf Woman. He points its blue-feathered mouthpiece first to the 4 directions, then down to Grandmother Earth, then up to Grandfather Sky. His prayer in the Lakota language mingles on the air with the wafting incense of the sage and the lingering after-echo of the eagle-bone whistle. In plaintive tones, he implores the Creator for a sign, the sign that he still hears them, that he still remembers and loves his Indian children. A hollow wind wails hoarsely above our heads, like a distant chorus of muffled voices, as if the still undeparted spirits in Wounded Knee Cemetery are adding their ghostly supplications to the communal prayer. After Fool's Crow's moving words, chanting singers and drummers raise a musical prayer into the wind. Soon the crowd begins to murmur, heads tilt back and fingers point skyward. The chanting and singing stop abruptly. People nudge each other in awe. Look up in the sky," someone cries. Our eyes raise skyward with the others, and there, perhaps 1,000 feet above our heads, circling on outstretched wings, the only thing visible in all that colossal blue dome of sky, an eagle. "Now you see the power of Wounded Knee," a voice shouts out. For fully 10 minutes the great bird, witness of the Creator, hovers over the sacred hill of Wounded Knee. Then, before tears can be wiped from wondering eyes, it suddenly flies off and almost instantly disappears, gone whence it came. And the elder thanks the Creator for recognizing the people once again by sending, as he has so often done before, the sign of his power and love. Audrey Shenandoah, Onondaga. At the Global Forum on Environment and Development for Survival, held in Moscow in January 1990, Onondaga clan mother Audrey Shenandoah delivered a keynote address, excerpted here, between addresses by Soviet President Gorbachev and United Nations Secretary General Perez de Cuellar.
I would first give thanks for another day of life here on this earth. It is another day extended that we may enjoy the compassionate goodness of our Creator. Among my people, we could not come together in this way, a conference, without first offering words of acknowledgement, respect, and thanksgiving for our fellow human beings. Now, our words we direct to our Mother Earth, who supports all life. We look to the shortest grasses, close to the bosom of our Mother Earth, as we put our minds together as one mind. We include all the plant life, the woodlands, all the waters of earth, the fishes, the animal life, the bird life, and the four winds. As one mind, our acknowledgement, respect, and thanksgiving move upward to the sky world. The grandmother moon, who has a direct relationship to the females of the species of all living things, the sun and the stars, and our spiritual beings of the sky world. They still carry on the original instructions in this great cycle of life. With one mind, we address our acknowledgement, respect, and gratefulness to all the sacred cycle of life. We, as humans, must remember to be humble and acknowledge the gifts we use so freely in our daily lives. I convey to you best good greetings from my people, the Haudenosaunee. They made for me a bundle of greetings before I departed my homeland, as is always done for one traveling on a mission to another land. They said, "To the chiefs, the leadership of many lands, the chiefs of the Haudenosaunee send you warm greetings and great respect. May you have peace of mind. To all spiritual leaders and persons of office, these same warm greetings from your counterparts among the Haudenosaunee. May there be peace when we meet. To the women in this assemblage, the mothers of nations, a warm greeting of acknowledgement and respect, for yours is a very special and sacred mission on this earth. And to the children of many lands gathered here, we extend good greetings from the children of our homeland." Thus, I extend the bundle of greetings in recognition and respect to all assembled here. This is the custom and tradition of my people. These greetings affirm the linkage of we humans to one another in our relationship to the environment and the universe. We have much to learn from this incredible knowledge of our ancestors, which was gained long before reading and writing came about. From time immemorial, every bit of their intelligence and senses were used. Humans knew and felt relationship to all that lived and moved. Somehow, that relationship must be regained. We are faced with crucial times. Changes need to be made beginning now, for our life support system is being severely abused and mismanaged. Many people of peace have been persecuted through the centuries. I believe that the time of persecution has passed. The energies of the people are now being directed in search of ways to save Mother Earth. The founder of Haudenosaunee government, whom we call the Peacemaker, intended that there be social justice in the world. No man was to be more privileged than any other man. All were to be accorded respect. A healthy human mind respects the gifts of life. All nature gives life. There is no word for nature in my language. Nature in English seems to refer to that which is separate from human beings. It is a distinction we don't recognize. The closest words to the idea of nature translate to refer to things which support life. It is foolish arrogance for humans to think themselves superior to all the life support system. How can one be superior to that upon which one depends for life? Humans have invented marvelous technologies. The result has been that parts of the world live in unnecessary and debilitating surplus, while people in other parts of the world are dying for lack of food, water, and shelter. Priorities need to be directed so that people who have plenty need not feel shame while others hunger and die. There should be no homeless or hungry people anywhere in the world. Those in power need to address this deplorable situation. We are all fellow travelers on this earth. We live in an era when far too much money is expended on the military. Even as we enter a time of increasing potential for peace among the major powers, Military expenditures remain grotesquely high. The purpose of these high military budgets must be the anticipation of violence. As a mother, I demand